everybody. Smash the like button.
Yo, GM, y'all. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was actually working on something and didn't realize that it was after 9 a.m. So my bad. Also, the pizza light is off. So give me a second. We got to turn that back on. Guys, welcome to the Web3 Breakfast. Make sure you smash that, smash the multiplier down there in the bottom right, the purple pill, the like button, if you will. And tag some friends, bring some people in here. We are going to be having a great time. Also, before he gets in here, I know he'll pop in. It is Mike, the Modern Canadian's birthday today. So we're going to have to sing happy birthday to him at some point in the show. So make sure you are ready for that. So let's, Harry, whew, look at that. Look at that. In true fashion, there he is, the birthday boy. What is up, Mike, man? Hope you are doing well. Happy birthday. Chilling. I gotta turn my pizza light back on. I didn't realize I didn't make it part of the the daily routine was making sure that pizza light is on when I get into my office, but I didn't make it happen until absolutely. Will you say something?
What?
All right. So I realize the Bluetooth is not connected, which is a-okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna just beep bop boop that in the background. Hopefully, come on, buddy, don't do that.
Hey, buddy. Literally as soon as the show started, my internet in my house went down.
Yeah. So now it's telling me that it can't connect via the road. So because I do, as good. How are you, sir? Yes.
Happy birthday. That's enough for now. We'll get a proper happy birthday later, I'm sure. Why did you keep this? Thank you. Did anyone else have any idea it was Mike's birthday?
No, he hid it from us.
You did.
Yep.
It's in my profile. I think when you go sure I mentioned it around we were talking about that pizza deal because it was literally the day after my birthday.
That's true. This is true. Tomorrow is Bitcoin Pizza Day. So, Doug, did you say that you found one like near your location?
Yeah, so I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes or so for me when I looked.
Okay.
So yeah, without too much traffic. Yeah, no, I was really shocked to see anyone in the that I could find. But yeah, it's not too far. So yeah, that's you know what? I'm not even gonna pretend I can. There's no way I can make it this time.
Oh, because you just like didn't you run over a nail like recently yesterday?
Yesterday, I was in space yesterday, and then I felt really bad because I got a flat tire and I pulled over, and this really nice woman said to me like, "It's fine, you can change your wheel in my driveway," and that's great. But my car's a Tesla, I don't have a spare wheel, so I said, I don't want to be a pain, but can I leave my car jacked up here and get a friend of mine to pick me up while I go and get this puncher repaired? And she said, "Oh, that's fine, yeah, that's absolutely fine." And by the time my friend picked me up, like the space had ended, so I felt really bad because I thought, you know, if you guys are chatting to me, I just completely missed you. But yeah, anyway, it was all good. Really lovely woman. I gave her a bunch of flowers just to say thank you afterwards, let me leave my car blocking her driveway. But yeah, no, that sucks. And then today, got to the Tesla dealer, had some work done on the car again today. Just picked it up, and I've got a low pressure warning for the opposite side rear tire.
Oh,
All good fun. When it rains, it pours, eh?
dude, I will tell you, especially for listen, and not that I want to sit here and trade stories with you, but there's like something about tires this year, man. Like Whitney and I have had to replace, I think, 3 tires due to nails this year, and I'm 43 years old. I've never had to replace a fucking tire in my life because of a nail, like ever, right? And then I moved to Atlanta, or like the suburbs of it, and then all of a sudden, I think they're all within the couple years that we've been at this particular house that we're at. Nails, man, it's wild. And one of the situations was like, it was definitely my fault, but there's nothing I could have avoided. I was just cruising down the road. We were all going, it was like a major road, so we were probably going like 60 or whatever. And then all of a sudden the car in front of me does one of those like zoop, goes into the other lanes, but I'm not zooping, and I run over like this little wood contraption, and then there's this plastic box in there, and it's entire plastic box of like roofing nails with like the big plastic washers on them and shit. And so I had to, and for however reason, this thing did not explode the tire, and ended up taking it to the tire shop. And I think there was 14 nails in the one tire. Like this thing was toast. 14 nails in one tire. It was like the wildest thing I've ever experienced as far as nails and tires. And how do you run over an entire like I left him on I took the nails with me. He stayed there.
That's crazy, man. My best work was 3. It was 2 screws and then like it was like a shard of glass, but it was like the bottom bit of like a beer bottle, like a real thick chunky bit. And it was funny because the 2 screws that were in my tire had been in there so long you couldn't even tell they were screws anymore. They're completely worn to the tire. But it was the glass that was letting it down. But that sucked because that was a tire that I'd only done about 300 or 400 miles on. And again, you know, they couldn't repair that. But hey ho, if only we were as lucky with our portfolios as we were unlucky with our tires, eh? Right? I blame the roads now.
You remember those old GM keys, the old big square GM keys? I found one of those inside of the tire once.
A key inside the old key inside the tire?
Like the big rectangular keys they used to have in the 90s for like the old GM key cars. I've seen that in a tire, like literally 3 inches wide.
That's
Jesus.
Hilarious.
I remember those
that'd be not what you want.
Is that the same key, Mike? They had a round one for the door and then a square one for the ignition.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the square one.
You found a fucking square key inside a tire. Jesus. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I've had like screws in my tire that lasted for they just worked like a plug. The screw just went in and it was like I had no idea until like the pressure started going down that I had anything wrong with the tire. 14 fucking nails in your tire. Was Mad Max chasing you?
I'm
Like,
telling
what
you,
the
dude,
fuck
I
happened?
drove over the entire, and it probably fell off the back of a work truck or something, but it was like, you go to Home Depot and you get that 5-gallon bin, or probably not that much, but like a whole tub of nails, right? So I blasted this entire tub of nails, and yeah, we caught 14 of them.
Damn.
I guess
Yo,
it's
Doug,
lucky.
And I'm not
One
being like
partner and it wasn't
sarcastic
all of them.
when I tell you that, like, this isn't like, the by 3, multiply it by 3 story kind of thing. Like, this is for real. Like this tire was like, how like, and there was a heavy concentration where I hit where they all went in. And so it was so loud. The tire would be like, with all of those nails smashing the road as it rolled over. It was wild. But speaking
like
of
tap dancing on the road.
tires and keys and all sorts of stuff, I do want to let you guys know. Well, you guys know in the chat group, and I did post something, and I see we got our homie Cohen in here with Ethereum Towers. So dust off your Oculuses, boys and girls, because we're going back into the metaverse.
Keys to the metaverse,
Yeah.
into the condos.
Yeah. So I scooped up a couple on the floor. I don't know how we're gonna do it and how it's all gonna work, but I know some of you probably maybe have a key already. Maybe you don't. But the floor was pretty low, so I scooped up 3 of them, and so I'll give a few of them away, or if they got like a lease program or whatever, I got to find more about that. But yo, it's time to get into the metaverse. This is something like that was the whole point of it, and man, I've been seeing, Towers stuff on the timeline, and I was doing a bunch of moving stuff here, obviously from one studio to the other, and I had found my Oculus, which had gone missing for what seemed like 2 years. And so let's have fun. I know a lot of y'all love the gamers, and let's go.
Is it a game that you have to download, or is it just like browser based?
You need an Oculus, I think.
You need an Oculus, and
I have
you
an
needed
Oculus. I'm just
access
wondering
at like,
from the
so
Oculus.
this was, well, I will get more information, or we'll do like a full show on all this stuff so that we can be ready. Because we probably won't start this for a week or 2 so that we can promo it pretty well. And this way people can do the same thing. Like, it took, like, if you haven't used your Oculus in a while, it's going to take you a second. You're probably going to have to like update some shit, and it's going to be a process. And so I know it was for me. So, and I'm not like techie like you guys are. I'm in it for the tech. I'm not.
Well, that gives
tech.
me a little bit of time to try and locate an Oculus then, because I've never had one. Like, I've had a go on one before, and I must admit, it was the strangest thing ever. Like, I'd had a few beers as well, so the first time I ever put a headset on, I'm not going to lie, I fell over his coffee table, and he didn't care about me. He just cared about his VR headset thing that he was paying on like a lease payment each month. So, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it this time without the beer first.
No,
Dude,
now
the
we
next
you gotta
game
get in
is-
first, come to the apartment, and then when we'll have the little soiree, the little mixer, that's when, if you watch the video, like, there's a little bar area with a fish tank. That's where we'll have, hopefully, we'll have like a service, like a bartender service, or just maybe self-serve. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. But yeah, so help yourself to a beer, and by help yourself, like, you virtually help yourself, and in reality, like, for like where you're sitting, like for me, like, I'm drinking my coffee. Like, I'm not actually going to get a coffee in the metaverse. I don't know if you guys know this, if you need explanation. So you'd have to have like your coffee, water, your beer, technically in the room with you already. Just don't open it until you go to the bar in the lounge. The W3BC lounge. I gotta, what I need to do is I need to create some NFTs that have the like logos, and Carrie, we could put some of your artwork. Sandra, we could put some of your artwork up there. I got empty walls. We can, again, if you saw the video, and it's funny, Sandra, it's funny that you're here. Because someone had even asked yesterday, because I played a little video on the afternoon show, and there was a comment like, "Is that Sandra's art?" And Whitney even asked the same thing. She's like, "Is that Sandra's art?" And like, no, like it's very similar style, but this is Mid-Journey art back from like when Mid-Journey was popular. So a couple years ago.
Mid-Journey's coming for Sandra now.
What's
I don't
that?
like it. Mid-Journey's coming for Sandra. I don't like it.
This was like, honestly, it had to have been what, 2 years ago? I could look, right? I would just, all I need is figure out is, the wallet that I've got all this stuff in, and it's actually, it's right. I probably have it right here.
Oh, I don't know why this is important, but before I forget, remember how the other day we were trying to figure out what pizza day was? And we figured out that it wasn't the day that we thought it was?
What?
Or did I just dream that?
Oh, your National Pizza Day. It's February 9th or 5th or something like that? For everybody in the world?
Yeah, except it wasn't wrong. It was National Pizza Party Day in Canada.
Oh.
So we actually had a pizza party on fucking National Pizza Party Day in Canada, bro.
Dude, we are. I feel like we're kings and queens now.
We redeemed.
Dude, we hit it all perfectly. We did tacos on Taco Tuesday. We did the pizza at the right time. We're on point last week.
Nice. Oh shit, I forgot. I got a Lazy Lion in this wallet too. Let's go.
That's the crypto.com one, isn't it?
God, why
those were like really expensive back in the day.
Yeah, you have a Crow NFT. That's hilarious.
No. It's an Ethereum one. Like, did Crow do Lazy Lions before they were on Ethereum? No way.
Oh, maybe they were a derivative.
They're on Ethereum, but I think they launched it on crypto.com, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because that was always the crypto.com thing. Like, they're
I think that was Loaded Lions.
Yeah, that's different because like Lazy Lions, that was.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Asher was the guy who launched that. He was a cool dude, but I think he ended up selling. He wanted to get out of it. He didn't want to do it anymore. It was one of those ones that was, rocking and rolling, and the community was juiced, and there was a lot of activity. And then I think it got maybe a little toxic, but whatever. Shit happens.
Dude, have you guys seen the Avalanche cards? So I got a bunch at the conference, and like a lot of people at the AVAX summit right now, and they made a lot of like different ones for like specific content creators.
I saw that Mikkel had
that you could also with the chip.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She had her own, like all the the ambassadors had their own. But yeah, man, there's something about that physical that you can hold and also mint online with the the NFC chips. I really like that feature.
Nice. Oh, speaking of, thank you for saying this. And I know it's not related and how it connected the dots right there, but by golly, it did. Guys, if you got your Blockbuster or blockchain video card at the conference, hang on to it. I ended up flying home with some dude that we were chatting at the airport for a while. He's with all of them, and he let me know that like as time goes on, like you get the longer you have that and you're a part of that and you have that wallet, like you will be rewarded for some shit. And so he said, hang on to those and tell your friends to hang on to them. So I know they're cool, they're nostalgic anyway, but make sure you keep track of that and keep taking that shit to conferences, because it's that digital spenders club. That's, you want to keep that thing connected with anytime you see the digital spenders club. So boom, and I got to reach out to that guy. That was one of the the moments where we're just like they're sitting at the gate waiting to board, and I see some dude kind of like me, got a beard, wearing a hat, wearing a t-shirt that's clearly crypto. It said something about rug something, and then I saw the consensus bracelet, and so I just went up, did my thing, chatted with him, and that ended up being one of those meetings that is potentially. It happened because it happened, and it's going to be amazing.
That's pretty cool, man. That's cool. Speaking of the blockchain video place, have you put up your Rugbuster poster yet?
Have I unwrapped it?
Yeah, I haven't even opened mine yet.
Nope. That's like one of those things. I'm keeping that thing until I'm ready to frame it. which I believe I will at some point. You know, we'll see like when I have a different space in the studio and how it all works. But I feel like that's something that needs to be up there. That brought me a lot of joy. That gave me some good laughs.
Yeah, me too. That was brilliant. That was.
And if
Jay,
you
maybe
go,
you can.
what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, pretty good. I was just gonna say, see if you can get him on a space so we can see if our community can connect with that. And, you know, since a lot of us probably couldn't go to the conference.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh yeah. So that like definitely there's going to be some integration for sure. So go to, if you guys want to see that video, the Rug Buster video, you just go to theblockchainvideo.com. So there you go. And they got like, it looks, so they got the official trailer for the Rug Busters up there. And then it looks like they've got a release date, kind of schedule here for Pump Fiction, Huddle Alone, Ave Ventura, Yield Detective, The Meta Mask. There's something about Satoshi, Boys in the Huddle, and Staking Private Ryan. Oh gosh, that's really funny what they're doing here. It was great, and that was some great marketing that they had at the conference to be able to. Oh, let's see, to be able to show them what kind of this whole thing that they're building. Sorry, Adventureful Mama coming up. That just threw me off. What's up, Doug?
She's coming up. That's cool. She'll be lost in the space-time continuum for a second, I imagine.
I know, and I believe they were just leaving the house. They were on their way to like a fun little like I don't know, like adventure thing, like some adventure lunch play date.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, if you can hear me, Whit, have a great time. So yeah, about that blockchain video thing. I mean, the whole thing was made out of cardboard.
It was wild, right?
It was. It was so well done. Like so well done.
All of it. And so if you guys weren't there, like I'm pretty sure I've got some of it on video, and I'm going to be, going through. So as far as kind of releasing some of the interviews and all that stuff go for Consensus and how I'm going to put together some of the content, everything. I released the video yesterday of Zach Nelson, CEO of Genzio Media. And then last night, I believe I finished at least the first edit of the Sunny video. That is Sunny Lou from VeChain. So my guy 6 a.m. Doug got to be, there's two people on the planet that got to preview that interview early. My guy 6 a.m. Doug, because he was there, he set me up. Mike, I can definitely let you watch it too. And then Mike's having a hard time getting in today, it feels like. So Doug got to see it, and then my mom. I sent it to my mom as well last night. So I'll post it in the W3BC chat today, pretty soon here, and then you can watch it. It's like 35 minutes long. It's a long one, but I'll tell you what, it was one of the best conversations in crypto I've ever had. So
yeah, no, that's why I said to you, man. Honestly, that was, in my opinion, that was a 10 out of 10 interview. That was.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a lot more of that. I know I've got a lot of work to get done to be able to get to Nashville, or I keep saying that, to be able to get to Vegas, for the Bitcoin conference next week, because there's a lot more opportunity to do stuff like that, and I feel like that's really an opportunity for me to shine and like use my communication abilities and interview skills and all that kind of stuff. And so I thought that was amazing, and yeah, I definitely want to do some more shit like that. For sure. So Vegas next week. Let's go.
Dude, the conference Consensus had some really cool spaces to do the interviews, man. Those little booths were awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool. And as I edited the Sunny video, I was actually really thinking that the microphones do really well, and then you throw some of that suppression, or you clean it up a little bit, and you know, there's no reason why, you know, you can't just be out there like I was with him in the open and have like the aesthetics of the conference in the background. And I think, you know, that to me is probably the move and what I want to do moving forward. Let's see, bring you back up here. All right. Hopefully that works now, Mike.
Dude, I am rugging so hard. I have no internet in my house, and I have crappy cell signal here, so I'm in and out.
Chilling at home today? No work?
Absolutely no work today. I never work on my birthday. That's just can't happen. I'll call in sick if I have to.
Yes. I love that. I need everybody to go down to the purple pill, go to the multiplier, do the things you got to do. We got to bring some more people in here because we got to have a full room and a full stage for my guy's birthday. So let's do, we're live. Everybody's got to do that right now. I'm doing it. You're doing it. Let's just take a second and we can all just type up a message, you know, about, hey, we're live. It's Mike's birthday. Come sing and hang out. Vibe with us. I definitely spelled birthday wrong. All right. I did it. Y'all should do it. Let's see. Who got crypto in my veins? What's up, dog? How are you today? You got your account? Is this your original account? Did you get it back? No, he's not going to talk. Hey, Wolf, what's up, fam? Can anybody hear me?
What is happening?
I
I can hear you.
I do think
Did I
there's a bit of a delay
rug the
today,
whole
though.
space?
Something's ruggedy McRugsterville here. Mike, you got that birthday energy, man. You got you got too much
There's like
juice.
a full moon, there's like a full moon. Like my wife can't get internet on her phone and she's got to work from home. I'm in and out of spaces. People are rugging. Something's going on here.
The rug thuggler.
The Ruggler. Bum bum bum.
I
The
didn't
Ruggler.
realize the alien blood in you can go reach this far.
I know, dude. I must have left a little alien blood in Toronto.
Dude, I got that shit all up in me too. I walk past like lights and they like flicker and shit, and I like it ain't right. Like I'll touch the TV and my friends are like, "What did you do to the TV?" I'm like, "Dude, I did nothing to the TV." They're like, "We saw you touch it. We know you've got strange powers." And I'm like, "Dude, like literally, like I did not. I raised the remote with my hand. Like that counts." Quite pain.
Does my voice change when I do this at all?
You sound sexier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It should. I thought it was going to sound like a monster here, but apparently,
Great.
the monster button on the road doesn't even work anymore.
Oh fuck that
no,
thing!
it's Godzilla!
Fucking ocean, man.
It's funny, Kerry and I were saying about this actually in Toronto. We were saying like the amount of issues you've been having with this road thing, you better pray that we don't get our hands on it, because we were just gonna keep throwing it to each other, fire a baseball bat and a rocket launcher.
So this is the one that I've had forever, and I have like the small travel one that I brought with me. I didn't get a chance to use that, but so when I go on the road, it's called the Duo, right? So I can take that with me. That's a completely different one. Instead of the 4 channels, it's 2 channels, but with the Rode mics, I can have 4 wireless. So I could do a 4-person pod on the road super easy. And that's the plan. I want to do a shitload of those in Vegas, is just to do basically some video pods and have some fun conversations with people that are there, because it's going to be a lot of really good people. And the cool thing about Vegas is that you get these opportunities. There's a couple parties that you RSVP'd for, or we were talking about, and the aesthetic in these rooms and just the aesthetic of Vegas for even the conference, to where you sit and you have a couple minute conversation. the backdrop of just about anything in Vegas is so cool. So yeah, I'm super juiced to like really kick up the content there next week. Or who's all going to be there?
Julie popped in. It
I
looks like
see
she's
that.
gonna
What's
be-
up, Julie?
I think she's
GM.
going to be.
Sorry, Kerry.
Oh yeah, speaker, so she can maybe give us a thumbs up if she's going to be at the Bitcoin conference.
So close. Yep, a heart. 100. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Oh, nice. I'm looking forward. I can't wait to Vegas, man. It's gonna be so hot. Have you looked at the weather? Holy cow!
Pack,
Well, I'm glad I'm not going.
pack your mankinis, boys. Pool season. Oh, I'll definitely bring the
I'm gonna get that thing.
the Chattahoochee Daddy to Vegas for sure.
What's
I'll have
up,
to bring the-
guys?
you know the
Happy
Borat
birthday,
bathing
Mike.
suit?
Hold on. I heard there's a birthday in the house. I came in here for the birthday, but then you started talking about Vegas, so I came up to talk. But happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
What's up, Julie? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I will be at Vegas. Did you RSVP to the thing at Mike Tyson's house? There's like a party.
Potentially not.
Tiger Mansion. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
I sent you all those links, Jay.
Okay, all right. I'll always RSVP to all that stuff.
Oh my God, you're going to get the pet a tiger?
When you're hanging with your tiger friends.
A heavily sedated tiger.
How does that song
Hey,
go?
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, especially your arm if a tiger eats it.
What? How does that? Was that from the Hangover, or was that from Joe Exotic about the Tiger Friend song? Oh my God!
I only remember like from the Hangover. It was like, "This is the three best friends we ever had." Best friends, like the best friend song. But I don't know about the other one.
All right, maybe I'm making it up.
No, I think it was from Joe Exotic, the documentary. What do you got? The leg almost torn off?
JChains, what day are you getting into Vegas?
So I gotta get my flight all squared away, but I believe it was gonna be Monday to Friday is what I was gonna come.
I was going to come in Tuesday morning, but I think I'm going to come in Monday night now.
You've got a much shorter travel schedule, because you're in Southern California, so you probably only have a couple hours, whereas,
I am driving. Yes, I'm excited about that. I
Oh,
like driving
nice.
trips because then I can take all of the things that I need.
that is
Yeah, that's awesome.
as
They delayed my flight, so I won't get there till like Tuesday around 5 o'clock, which kind of sucks.
okay. All right. How you already got a delayed flight? A week early?
Dude, I booked like a year in advance, and I had a direct flight, and then they canceled it, and now I have to do a layover in
Oh.
Calgary.
I totally misunderstood that.
Hey Jay.
Yo.
Hey bud, I never got added to the chat, man. I requested a while back, but I never got added. If
Oh,
you
my
would
bad,
add me
dog.
to that.
Yeah, we can handle that.
Yeah, and I just want to let you guys know I looked up blockchainvideo.com, and it just took me to something and said that website is available for sale.
The
It didn't take me to
blockchain video.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
The is the only way. Like the going Barbie. She had to add the. She gets it.
That's like one of the biggest things that I hate about the Ohio State University is the fact that they have to stay the Ohio State University. Like, go fuck yourself. That's just my opinion.
Like the Washington Football Club.
That needs to go back to the Washington Redskins for sure. I thought that there was like a petition from like the Native American like community saying like actually kind of like we enjoy having some representation. You know what I mean? Like it's okay. Like we don't care.
Our team, girls. What did you do to our team, man?
Just like,
What they were
you know
saying.
what would be a fair trade-off is just find the absolute like. And hey, listen, if we're gonna go there, we're gonna go there. Like we're with the Redskins, right? Like just find the whitest team and just call them the honkies. That's it.
The Caucasians. Fucking honky.
The Caucasians. Yeah. Okay.
What's that logo look like again?
Just a giant cock.
No. You're gonna get doomed, dude.
Sorry, I know I'm gonna get doomed. Are you just laughing now? What's happening?
I was. You're not gonna get. There's no such thing. Oh man. Well, so here's the deal. I know that we have got a speaker panel full of people willing to unmute their mics to sing happy birthday to our guy named Mike. So I would appreciate if y'all did that at the count of 3. And
I'm
then,
not singing happy birthday because it's my birthday as well.
oh shit! Happy birthday, Kings! We got a double birthday in that. We're gonna need some more people.
Best birthday ever.
Yep, first day of being the Geminis, and it was a good golden birthday as well too.
Boom! Hit the golden. There you go.
Let's go, bro.
No, I mean it's not my shit. That was many years ago.
I
but
know
I'm just
mine
saying
was
it
my
was a
30th.
good golden birthday. That's a good That's a good time to have a golden birthday too.
All right, here we go. We got some more people. Oh, look at this. We basically got like the entire room is the speaker panel today. Come on, Michael. Come on up here
I've
and just.
become too old where there's not even that many days in a month now. I'm too old now.
It's over. That's it. You had your chance. You had your fun. All right.
Whitney's got a mic.
Yeah, so we're singing happy birthday.
Yes,
Yes.
we're singing happy birthday. I thought I missed it, you guys.
We are going to be doing that. I want to make sure that I got this up there. All right. So on the count of 3, I need everyone to unmute their mics. And then we are going to be singing happy birthday to Mike and Kings. We're going double. We got a double whammy today. Double whammy. So on the count of 3, so starting now, everybody should just start unmuting their mics because you got to be unmuted at the end of 3. So 1, 2. Crypto in my veins. You need to unmute. All right. Well, you're not getting in the group. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike and Kings. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Boom. There it is.
That's awesome, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Boom.
Heck yeah, man. Happy birthday to the both of
That's
you.
good.
I would say that, I mean, I know that you guys happen to think that May 21st is like the best day of the year, but I think April 30th is the best day of the year. So that's just, that's just like my opinion, man.
No, I have to say November 2nd.
I think every day is the best day of the year, especially every day that I wake up.
All days matter, man.
Every day you wake up is a gift.
Yeah, I love it when dude, it's so funny when you talk to like an old man, you're like, hey man, how you doing today? He's like, another day above the dirt's a good one to me. He's like, all right, brother. Okay.
Only people in Texas talk like that.
Well, this is true. Or just more in the South. Yeah. It's just like the old men, old Southern men, man. They're great. They're just thankful to be on the upside of the dirt.
Yeah, I like the sound of it though. It has a nice ring to it. Another day above the dirt.
God made the dirt and that don't hurt.
No.
You don't need to be eating dirt, though. I think that's what that expression means, is that it's okay to eat dirt if you want it. But
It is actually my grandmother says by the time you die, you'll eat a peck of dirt, and that's healthy. She's dead now. God rest her soul. She probably ate too much dirt.
I mean, I know that like in peanut
Don't-
butter, there's bugs. I'm sure there's dirt too.
Don't they say like you eat like an average of like 6 to 8 spiders a year as well, or something like that when you're sleeping?
Oh, it's like 20, dude.
Holy.
Yeah, you eat shitloads of spiders each year.
Getting that protein in while you sleep.
Yeah.
Let's
They
see.
don't have Spider-Man powers.
If we let's see, is there do I get an answer to this? How many pounds of bugs do we get in a sleep in lifetime? I've heard that before where that might be like close to a pound of bugs, which that's a fucking lot of bugs, man.
Just go get a pound of spiders right now in a bag and like
No.
check that out.
No.
That over the course of 45 years.
No. Ugh. Golly. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. What I am into though is crypto and long walks around my neighborhood with my dog.
Anything to clear the idea of a pound of spiders out of his head right at this point. I like boobies. I like
I like turtles. I like turtles.
Yeah.
We have a pet turtle now.
Anywho.
I don't know. Have I told you guys this? We have a pet turtle. When AJ was moving out of his apartment, there was this little like mini micro turtle that was walking around the parking lot, and so we all had fun with it while we were moving and just like watching it because it was literally like the size of a quarter. And so I ended up bringing it home so that my daughter could see this little baby turtle because it was really cute. And within minutes, this thing had a name, and that's always like mistake number one. Like once the animal has a name, it's a pet for life. So now we've got a pet turtle named Cucumber.
Yeah, we figured that the hard way with Chris and his ducks. I was like, "What's your ducks' names?" And he's like, "Oh, we don't name those." And I'm like, "What? Why?" He's like, "Well, you know, yeah, I'm not saying that we're gonna eat them, but you know."
You know, at some point that's going to be a tasty meal. Little duck
Yeah,
confit,
and
baby. Now the question is, are they going to do duck eggs? Are they going to get eggs out of those ducks?
Probably, I would imagine so. Or what else is the point of ducks? Just to look at?
Maybe to fertilize the land? I don't know.
Yeah, but they got them in a pen.
Oh, they're not free roamers. Got it. All right. Well,
Anyway, don't name your ducks, spiders, anything you plan on eating. You'll get attached, and then it'll be a whole thing later. Trust me. Or your turtles. What's your turtle's name now?
Cucumber.
Cucumber the turtle. That's adorable.
It was literally like the slice. It was a cucumber slice when I brought it home, and so in my mind, well, she was named a cucumber, and I was like trying to force one of the Ninja Turtles. I wanted Raphael, but I tried. It was not going to happen. It was Cucumber. That is the name of the turtle, and so we've got this like enclosure outside. He lives outside, thank God. I do have a buddy in New York City. He lives in Brooklyn in New York, in a like in a Browns. They got the 2 to 3 store. They got a basement, but on the main floor of the house, he's got a free roam turtle. It's just, and so when I lived in New York, which this is what 15, 20 years ago, something like that, somewhere in that range. We had gone to like one of those little Chinese marts, and he had picked up 2 little baby turtles. And this is the one that's still alive, still kicking, still walking around the house, which is wild.
He stayed that same size the whole time?
No. So his turtle's probably like, I don't know, the size of like a softball or whatever. Cucumber has gone from, the size of a quarter to maybe a poker chip. But now, you know what's crazy? This motherfucker, it's been raining a lot, and so Whitney started feeding him like worms, like worms, nightcrawler worms out of the ground, and he like will drop them in like his water, and he will swim up to this thing and just go yum, 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 and it's like slurp it up like a noodle. He loves worms.
Oh yeah, those things don't stay small. I mean, if you keep it in a small tank, they will. But if you keep it outside in in like a little cage or something, those things should grow. Like I've seen ones go from the size of a $50, like you were saying, out to like the size of a plate.
I don't I have no desire nor capacity to have a plate-sized turtle in my life. I don't know about you guys. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I like animals.
You're gonna have a hard time finding a little one, man. Well, I mean, what do you mean I can't have a plate-sized turtle called cucumber?
It just someday everybody's gonna wake up and the turtle will have walked away. That's just what's gonna happen.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know what happened. I was asleep just like you guys. He must have walked away. Unfortunately, Whitney and or Emmy are both listening right now. So I guess that's not going to be able to work. Figure it out. Oh well. What you guys got planned for today?
I gotta dry these tears, man. Jesus. That was a good one. Not much. Probably go for a drive, go for a walk again, go for a second walk.
Nice. Nice.
Maybe go ganja to the side, and then I don't know. What day is it today?
Today is Wednesday, so it is hump day. We have gone halfway through this week. I mean, you got to get through today and 2 more, and then it's the weekend, and then everybody's headed to Vegas for next week if you can. So not everybody's going. I didn't mean everybody, but
Okay. Rip my heart out.
I didn't mean to, Carrie. I know. But hey, listen, here's what you should do. You should honestly just try. You don't actually live that far from the border. You should just take an afternoon trip or leave in the morning and just say, I'm going to go to Niagara Falls and just try to go. Just try to go.
Yeah, and then that way, as long as I haven't crossed over, they can't hold me, right? Like, as long as they're like, no, you're not allowed here, I can just say, okay, well, I'm going to turn around then and...
But yeah, they wouldn't hold. It's not like you're getting arrested anyway. Like, so at the airport, like when I came to Canada, went through a very similar situation, and you just talk to them, and so at the border, you can drive or you can fly through. I would say probably just to figure out, to gauge where you're at, I would just try to drive. Yeah, try to just drive to Niagara and say, you know what? I've never seen Niagara from the U.S. side. And if they're like, shit, come on, buddy, come on in. Then they're like, it's okay.
Then it's on to where is it again? Texas?
Vegas. Well, that'd be a long ass drive, dude. And you would probably need to get in the car like today.
I wanted to go on a fear and loathing in Las Vegas my entire goddamn life. Nothing is stopping me from getting out of here. Drive to Vegas. I will rent a very fast car with no roof, and I will I'll mangle it all the way.
Carrie, it sounds like today you need to try to go see the American side of Niagara Falls. And if that works, then I would probably get in the car on Friday and start driving to Vegas. And we'll see you there. Yeah. And we will do Fear and Loathing. We will get a convertible. We'll drive out to the desert.
Very fast. Top. Yep. We got to drive out to the desert. We're gonna need the guns.
Don't forget the briefcase. Don't forget the briefcase. Most important part.
That is the most important part of the collection.
Yep. We'll find we'll even go to like a vintage shop. We'll go to like a vintage shop and we'll go find like an old briefcase.
I won't let them get into any trouble.
Who?
Whitney.
This is your dude. I'm the driver. I'm the chauffeur.
Yeah.
I'm your driver. You just this is your moment, man. You just get to sit in the passenger seat or even the back seat. Shit, you could go chauffeur if you want. I'll be your chauffeur and just drive you through the desert in the convertible, man. Drop top down.
You have seen the movie though, right?
Oh, I've definitely seen the movie, but it could be the remake, dude. This is the remake, Carrie edition.
Yeah. This is the remake where the attorney is non-psychotic maniac.
Yeah.
And we can do that. Anyways, looks like we're like way over time here, man. She's been having a
But
blast.
I was way late to even start it too. Because I was working, I was doing that Ethereum Towers stuff. I was looking at that and then working on some other things, and then didn't even realize it was like 9:15 before I even started the show. So my bad for being late, guys, and sorry for keeping you late.
Well, what's Julie got going on this weekend?
What's Julie got going on this weekend?
I don't really have a lot going on. I have to get prepared to be gone in Vegas. Like, because I don't think I realized I was planning to be there all week, but now I'm like, okay, well, I'm getting there Monday and I'm leaving Friday. So yeah, that's all week in Vegas. So
Are you going to
yeah,
check out any of the XRP thing that's going on?
I have not heard about the XRP stuff going on.
So I had learned this from Matthew. You guys know Matthew, Matthew Snyder. He's one of our homies in the group. He's our residential financial advisor. But he said, and so it is true that 2 days after the Bitcoin conference are like the XRP conference that are happening out there as well.
Oh, the Litecoin Summit too. There's the Litecoin Summit. I thought that was, or not like, was it Litecoin?
Yeah, Litecoin's going to be out there. Also, if you guys know who Bitcoin Ben is, if you know who Ken Bozak is, if you know who Miggy Crypto are, if you know like that group, Bitcoin Ben has been building like locations throughout the country. I know he's got one in Nashville. I believe he's got him. He was from Missouri. I believe there's one also in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. And then they just got the property for the next one in Vegas. And so there'll be a bunch of events. Ken usually throws what's called shitcoin, and he always did it in conjunction with the Bitcoin conference because we were not just Bitcoin maxis, right? And so they would never let us, for a while they wouldn't let us in, and then they wouldn't let us speak, and then, you know, all that kind of stuff. So he just spun off his own little conference called Shitcoin. And so it's not going to be a conference this year. It's more just, I think, a meetup, like a continued meetup at their locations. So be on lookout for that. That is good.
Okay.
They're good people.
I know him and Miggy. So yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I mean, look me up. I'll be there. I'm staying at Caesars.
Nice.
I tried to get close to Venetian, but Venetian was expensive, so I didn't want to stay there. So yeah.
Stayed at the inexpensive Caesar's Palace instead.
Yo, do y'all still play off the grid?
So I know Mike for sure isn't here still. He maybe had to run. So he was with the guys playing that, like with the OTG people when we were in Toronto. So I know that there are people that still do. I don't play, but go
apparently it's hot though. That's the console game, right? That's the one that's like out on PS5 and Xbox. That's it.
Oh yes, it's on Xbox. I play sometimes.
Are you a big
Cool.
like a Web3 are you a big Web3 gamer?
I'm not a Web3 gamer, but I like hanging out with them.
What's your so are you Web 2 gaming? Is that where you do most of your gaming at then? Like normal, I don't mean to say Web 2, that's so stupid. Just like normal shit.
Oh yeah. I game on Twitch and stuff like that.
What are your thoughts about Web3 offerings then? Are they mostly all trash or?
Yeah.
I think they're pretty cool. I've been trying to reach out to some like devs and stuff, to try and get like game keys so I can get more eyes on their product. Using my little community, to help you guys out.
Nice.
Are you hooked up with Mike, Modern Canadian yet?
I'm not hooked up with anybody right now.
Well, follow Mike, Modern Canadian, because he's a core part of our group, and he's like the gaming guy. And if you want to get gaming keys and stuff like that, like he's the guy you want to talk to.
Okay, yeah. Just put his at name on my comment, because I left a comment on the space thing.
Yeah, we can never do that. Let me see. Wolf, I'm gonna give you a follow too. I'll give you a follow back. There you go. Oh, you're a voice actor in a new game. Nice, man. How did you get into that?
Yeah.
That's something I wanted to break into that. I want to do voiceover for, especially like Web3 games, because like there's probably a lot of opportunity there. How did you break into the VO work on the gaming scene?
Into the voice work. Okay, so crazy thing. I had seen this guy. I gotta look his name up, but I think it's called Blackhawk Gaming. But I came across his post, and he had posted some of his gameplay and everything, and I joined his Discord, and I was all like, "Oh yeah, I'll try, some stuff out." And crazy thing was, I had my voice reel posted on my page, and so he heard some of my voice reels, and he was all like, "You know what? We're gonna collab." And I was like, "What?" Yeah. So I offered to lend my voice to him completely free. Like he's not paying me for anything. I just wanted to get the experience.
Absolutely, man. That's fantastic. I love to hear that. Good for you. All right, I definitely threw you a follow. I'll shoot you a DM, man. Would love to connect, and we'll get you some more information about who should be connecting with, and as far as the Web3 gaming stuff, at least the people in our community, because they're getting pretty well connected. That's for sure. Mike is doing such a fantastic job working his way, in the network for the gaming scene. So
Yeah, I just DM'd you Mike's bat handle, so you should have
boom,
no problem getting it home.
boom.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, man, that sounds like totally cool. I was in audio engineering school for a while, and one of my favorite classes was voiceover, and I sucked at it because like we were trying to it was old school, so we were trying to do voiceovers to actual video, and they would give you a script, and they would give you, and then the video would play, and you'd have to talk over top of them with an accent and shit. It was super hard, but I think it's within the game they take your vocals and then they lip sync the characters to your vocals.
Dude, how do that makes me really want to go to Netflix and start doing the overdub on the not made in America movies that they overdub with the English language, and just do that. I want to be the guy who does yeah, I want to do that.
So crazy thing. I actually follow him.
Hell yeah.
The Mike guy.
Canadian,
And he follows me too. So
Boom.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Group long enough. I've seen both your faces in here for so long that it would be crazy if you didn't follow each other already. But just in case you didn't know, he's our resident gamer guy, and yeah, he's got kind of the golden ticket when it comes to getting involved with some of these gaming projects. It seems so. Yeah, I would hit him up right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, shit, man. I'm glad you spoke up here, and we got to connect some dots here. That's fantastic. That's why it's important to come up to the stage and start talking, guys. I love that, and gals. However, I think this is where the end of the road takes us today. Oh, we got Akanji wants to come up here. Come on up here, Akanji.
I've been listening to you guys for quite a while.
Well, hell yeah, man! I'm glad you came up to the stage and started talking, and I feel like there's probably some good synergies and good ways for us to work together. I love that. Here we go. Everybody's coming up now. Let's go. What's up, Akanji?
Jim, I'm good, bro. How's everything?
Everything's good, man. We're here. It's Wednesday. We're cruising on through the week. We're doing everything that we can to become better, as you guys know. Every single day, 1%. We try. It's all we can do. But I'm doing great, man. How about you?
Yeah. I'm good. Bitcoin eating 117. All-time high, making sense. Bullish. Market is actually bullish right now.
Bullish.
Just
Absolutely. I had a good time talking to people at the conference, just walking around asking, hey, are you bullish or bearish on crypto right now? You get a lot of people that are bullish. A lot of people that are bullish.
King, how you doing, King? My guy.
Doing great, brother. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, platform. You always think of spaces where we try connect with each other. Lovely. That's lovely. Yeah. So nice meeting you all. I think I've made a follow almost everybody. Please kindly follow back. Yeah. I'm just a little boy in the space, just trying to yeah, just trying to blend with everybody and connect. Uh,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
how
man.
is
What's
everything
what's
for that?
your favorite thing about the space here? What do you do? It says you're a community manager,
Yeah,
FTP.
yeah, I work as a community manager at FTP. And I also do I'm into community moderating. I moderate communities. Yeah. So grinding has been so hard, this and that. So we strive, we connect. So that's it.
Hell
Not
yeah.
giving up.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So
Well, I appreciate you being here, brother. Let's we are all bullish. It is bull season. Let's fucking go. Spoon, my guy, you got your hand up. What's up, fam?
JChain, what's up? You guys all sound great. I had to come up and say hi. It's awesome. Nice space, great host, great group of people here. Just want to connect.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. What let's see what you got going on here. What's the Herald of Grid Tech? What does that mean?
That means I'm just a messenger of grid tech.
Is that a game?
No, it's not a game. It's a new project that's gonna pop up here pretty soon. It's a hosting services provider. So like domain names, dedicated servers, SSL certificate, web hosting, virtual private server, that kind of stuff.
Boom. All in a decentralized way or not quite yet?
No, it's centralized. It's a centralized project.
Okay. It's necessary, man. I tell you what, we try, and that's the hopes and the wish and the dreams. Although I did in the conversation with Sonny, they are coming out with something. You'll have to watch his video that his idea is it's mass adoption and it's decentralization. But ultimately, the whole idea and the ethos of crypto was built around decentralization. And again, as as beautiful as a concept as it is, the idea of kicking off mass adoption in a decentralized way is absolutely not even remotely going to happen. And so as we've talked about it here on this show. I talk about it on the afternoon show frequently, and even in real life, people, it's like centralization to crypto is so necessary, right? Especially for the masses, for people to come in, for the your grandma and your grandpa to come in. Like, don't expect them to memorize a 24 seed phrase, right? Like, that's just fucking unrealistic. And so we have these centralized options that are going to come in, and I always relate it to privacy and convenience and security and all that stuff, and the trade-off that you got to make, right? It's almost like the blockchain trilemma is not a real thing. Also in real life, we've got to trade off security and privacy for convenience. Think about it, like for me, and this is my example. I use flying in the airport, right? I have Clear, I have digital ID, I have done everything that I can to expedite my way through the airport because it's inconvenience, and I just don't want the hassle of waiting in a line. Right. And so I've traded my biometrics to be able to just blast right through the airport. That's important to me. Right. And there are things that I won't do that people are like, well, that's fucked up, dude. Like, you've scanned your eyeballs and you've given it to this company, but you won't do this. Yeah, because that doesn't mean as much to me. Whereas I travel frequently. And so to be able to just get through the airport, get on the airplane, and not have to, people, like, there are people who go to the airport 3 hours early. Like, you got to be out of your fucking mind if you think I'm going to sit in an airport for 3 hours. Because one, I'm going to be drunk as fuck, and I'm going to be broke because those drinks are like $20 a pop.
Dude, I'm one of those people. I totally do that.
I mean, but it's different. I don't. Do you guys have like the expedited programs like Clear and there's TSA pre-check, which is what everybody has now, so that doesn't save you anything other than you don't have to take your laptop out of your bag and your shoes off. Like, but if you've got the the other levels up, it just makes things faster.
I think we do have that. Honestly, I just go there, sit down, bring out a little gaming thing, game for a while, watch Netflix or something like that. Time flies when you're doing that.
True. I guess. Not my thing. I can't do that though.
No, I still drink like nonstop. As soon as I walk into the building, I'm fucking.
And it doesn't matter. We all learned there are two places that exist in this timeline that we're all living right now where it was absolutely okay to drink at any point of the day, right? It was, and it still works now for an airport. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It doesn't matter what time it is. If you have it, as long as the bar is open and you have a drink in front of you, thumbs up. You're in the right spot. And the other time was throughout COVID. That was it. Like we all learned that, if you started drinking at 9 a.m. during COVID, like that's totally fine. Totally fine.
We're gonna do the reverse Doug. It's 6 p.m. somewhere, right?
Yeah. Well, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, right? I think we could live by that. Like, let's see here. If we live by that philosophy, let me open up. As you guys know, all my traders in the building know exactly what I'm talking about right now. You go to your world clock if you got an iPhone. I'm sure you got the same thing on an Android. And you set all the different time zones in the world where you think there might be some kind of impact to the trading schedule, right? And so like Beijing, China, it's 10:29 p.m. In Melbourne, Australia, it's 12:29 a.m. In Mumbai, it's 8 p.m. Remember, Mumbai just said crypto should not, in India just said crypto should not be illegal. They should have some regulation to it. In Dubai, 6:30 p.m. So look at that. In Rome, Italy, 4:30 p.m. So in 30 minutes, it's 5 o'clock. But if you're in Dubai, it's 6:30 in the afternoon. So get yourself a cocktail, baby, because in Dubai, it's 5 o'clock at least. It's happy hour.
I'm pretty sure in Italy, they wake up and have wine like for breakfast.
Dude, we start drinking here at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Little coffee and Baileys.
This just reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watched the trailer Park Boys with Mr. Leahy. It's a little time for a drinky poo.
Time for a little drinking and Bo Band.
I have seen a little bit. That was not a show that I got into, but I know that I've seen like a little bit of it. A couple episodes for sure. That's a Canadian show, right?
Yeah,
just watch Mr. Leahy clips. That's all you need to watch.
Oh yeah, there's the Leahy clip, and then there's another character called Julian, and he's like constantly like from the minute he wakes up in the morning, he'll come out of his bedroom with a fucking rum and coke in his hand.
That's what Bubbles is from that, right? I love the Bubbles gif where he like looks around and blinks his eyes. I love Bubbles.
Oh yeah, Bubbles is actually the brains behind the whole operation, like not in the show and in real life. His actual name is Mike Smith, and he's like a real director. Like he looks nothing like Bubbles. Like he has to put his jaw into like underbite mode, and he puts those glasses on. He found those glasses in a bar one night, and they put them on him, and they couldn't stop laughing. So they were like, "Okay, we're gonna use these in the show." And then but he's like the director. He tells those boys what to do and where to go, and fucking, it's hilarious because like you'd expect Bubbles is like the little tag along, but he's really the fucking absolute brains.
Dude, that's hilarious. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that. Well, shit. I didn't even realize it's also 10:30, but I'm looking down. I was just looking at my phone now. I see my guy Keith in the building. What's up, my dude? I'm doing everything I can to get there next week, but I definitely want to do some training with you 100%. I am bringing my gloves, so I'll see you next week. And who else we got down in the crowd? We got a bunch of people down here. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Man, that was a fun conversation. It was like a Seinfeld mode. It was a conversation about nothing but about everything all at the same time. I love those. I need them. We all need them for our like chicken soup for your soul, you work on those mentals. Remember the big three things that I'm trying to focus this thing down, right? And that we're trying to improve. And it all makes sense, right? Because we focus on the mind, the body, and the portfolio, right? So those are the areas that we try to improve 1% every single day, right? And some days you're going to miss one of them. Maybe you can't hit all three every single day, but like today's show, this was a 1% mental show for me, right? There was nothing that we had to prepare. We weren't looking at charts. We weren't trying to regurgitate stories or anything like that. It was just a fun one, right? This was a mentals. We all hit a 1% mentals. Maybe someone said, this show is so fucking stupid. I lost 1% mentals today, but I gained.
No, I gained 2% in my pineal gland today.
There you go.
And if you don't know what a pico strand is, go look it up.
Yeah.
You
Get
fucking
your mind out of the gutter and into your third eye.
I think that's
Exactly.
the magic of this show, though, honestly, because there's a lot of shows that are like really serious and going through like, you know, all the news and all the things like that. But like, you know, we're just all normal people, you know, in this crypto space along our journey and we're coming from different journeys along the way, and we're just having fun and vibing just like normal people do, and we're all have the same goals.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I like that. Well, I appreciate you guys.
I'm not normal.
No,
You don't get a
none of us
second.
are. We're all a little special. We're all a little different. We're all unique in our own way. But that's what makes us cool, right? That's what makes us each like a contributing member to what we do here. Like everybody's here doing something, whether you're on the stage participating in the conversation or you're in the audience listening, like you're contributing as, you know, as a listener. And maybe some of the things that are set up here on stage might invoke some thought in your life, in your day, and all that stuff. And you think about this conversation again throughout, we've done our job. And so appreciate everybody for everything that you've done to participate today. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Later, 1:30 p.m., I will be back. We'll do some news and some numbers. We'll go through some charts, maybe get into some trades. I feel like we're on borrowed time here for a rip. And especially with Bitcoin, we've got the conference next week. If we don't see a fucking conference pump into a new all-time high between now and next week, I don't know. Crypto is maybe not manipulated, but I'm pretty sure that we'll be at a new all-time high in just a handful of days here. We're at 107 right now. We wicked up. We're on. This is a 2-day. Let me get back on the daily really quick here. We got to do a little bit of chart before I get out of here, or else I feel like I failed myself. So on this daily that we are at today, we got a high of 107,968, so just under 108. We are breathing on ATH, babies, breathing on it. So I would definitely assume in the next couple of days we're going to be in the 100 and teens. So prepare yourselves, long your lungs, boys.
Have you seen that we're just about to hit a golden cross?
Are we really? I did not. I don't have. It was at the EMA.
Yeah, we're just touching the 200, so we're about to cross it soon.
Long your lungs, boys and gals. All right. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Again, I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure, you know, tomorrow, if you sat in the crowd and you thought, you know what, this is the coolest thing, I'm gonna come up and communicate. Please do. Please raise your hand. Everybody is welcome to chat with us. This is the Web3 Breakfast. I am JChains, and for now, that is it. See you tomorrow.